Good morning, everyone, and thanks for waking up with me on Up with India. Today is October 1st, 2020. That means there are currently 91 days left in 2020. I'll let that sink in, but here is your morning update. According to BBC, the commission that oversees U.S. presidential debates says it will change the format to ensure the remaining two encounters between President Donald Trump and Democratic nominee Joe Biden are more orderly. The announcement follows Tuesday's hot debate that descended into shouting, bickering, and insults. The debate pulled in 65 million viewers, and the tone and tactics of the first presidential debate were criticized across the U.S. and around the world. One of the most talked about moments of the night was remarks made by President Trump about a far-right group called the Proud Boys. In an attempt to denounce white supremacy groups, he told the group to stand back and stand by. Former Vice President was also criticized through the night for pandering to the remarks made by the president, at one point telling him to shut up and calling him a clown. Political analysts reviewed the debate as one of the worst presidential debates in U.S. history. The Commission on Presidential Debates, in a statement, made clear that the additional structure should be added to the format of the remaining debates to ensure a more orderly discussion of the issues, and said it will carefully consider the changes that it will adopt and will announce those measures shortly. In U.S. news, Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin on Wednesday said Democrats and Republicans have agreed that a second round of stimulus checks will be included in the next coronavirus relief bill. However, specific details surrounding the check were not revealed. The Trump administration official told Fox Business host Lou Dobbs that direct payments will be similar to the first round provided by the Corona Aid, Relief, and Economic Security CARES Act. The $2 trillion CARES Act, which went into effect late March, provided over $200 billion in direct payments to more than 130 million Americans. Under the legislation, individuals earning under $75,000 annually were eligible to receive $1,200, and married couples with a combined income of $150,000 were eligible to receive $2,400. An additional $500 was provided to 17-year-old dependents. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi on Wednesday evening delayed plans to vote on a $2.2 trillion stimulus package until Thursday, shortly after she received negotiations with Mnuchin. In local news, Delaware State Police have identified the name of the individual who died in a crash while riding a bicycle on September 29th. At the intersection of Philadelphia Pike and Bellevue Parkway, Wilmington, 16-year-old Fidel Oseguera Guerrero of Wilmington, Delaware. The crash continues to remain under investigation by Delaware State Police Collision Reconstruction Unit. In more news, it's been 6 days since Delaware State Police began their investigation involving an incident in which a man at the GOP U.S. Senate candidate Lauren Witzke rally pulled a gun on a group of people protesting against the candidate. According to WDEL, police were on the scene when the incident occurred. Other media outlets were reporting that police said the suspect fled the scene prior to their intervention. An explanation for that was not provided by police, but according to reports, there was a complaint that was filed with the Delaware State Police, and there is an active and ongoing investigation. Then later this morning, stay tuned for my conversation with Joy Proctor, the founder and creator of the Say Their Names Memorial, a Portland designer that created the traveling exhibit that highlights victims of injustice, systemic racism, violence, and police brutality. Don't forget to like and share on Facebook and Instagram at WITN22Wilm. Thank you so much for watching Up with India. For more news, updates, and information, follow us on social media at WITN22Wilm.